I guess Cyberpunk is back on the board now. I made a video about a month ago, a few weeks ago, something like that, talking about how Cyberpunk is pretty much dead and where the state of the game is now and how nobody cares about it anymore. And then a little show called Edgerunners came out and it changed everything about what I said. Literally, I think I made that video like a week before Edgerunners came out, and it's just awful timing, to be honest with you. If you haven't had the opportunity to watch Cyberpunk Edgerunners on Netflix, it is an incredible TV show. I highly, highly recommend it. And it's an anime, and I don't even particularly like anime. Like, I'm not a big anime person, but the show is just so good. And it somehow just brought life back into Cyberpunk in general, which is amazes me because that game was so dead in the water. So if you guys don't remember or even know anything about Cyberpunk released in December of 2020 after multiple delays, and their player base, or I guess it wasn't a player base yet, but the people waiting to play the game were getting more and more aggravated with all the delays, that they pretty much peer pressured CD Projekt Red into releasing it early, and it was a dumpster fire. It was a complete mess. The game was completely broken and buggy and everybody hated it, but I feel like CD Projekt Red were kind of in a bad spot because either they released it unfinished and that happened and it was a mess, or they delayed again and they keep getting sent death threats from fans of them. So I feel like they were in a hard place. Was it the right call? No. Was it the safe call? Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, it's been almost 2 years since Cyberpunk has come out. We're almost reaching the 2-year mark. And the game is way better now than it ever was. I think we're on patch 1.8 or something. And the game is just really fun now. Now the game is missing a lot of core features that they promised us, but a lot of the bugs and stuff in general that have been fixed. There are still a few bugs here and there. Like every game will have, but for the most part the game is fixed a lot, and they added some new cosmetics and little missions and stuff, quality of life updates, and it's really nice. Also, they just announced a couple weeks ago, in fact Keanu Reeves announced a couple weeks ago that they are doing a Cyberpunk DLC coming out next year, and that looks really promising, to be honest with you. So with the mix of a new DLC coming out next year and Edgerunners doing so well, Cyberpunk is really back on the board. I believe just a few days ago they announced that they had over 20 million players in 1 week playing their game, whether it's on Steam, PS5, or Xbox. That's nuts to me. That is such an incredible comeback, and most of it you can give to the anime for bringing it back. So honestly, making that show was such a good call for them. Now, a little side tangent here. This is how you make a good show, okay? So whoever's making the Halo TV show, that's not how you make a good video game adaptation, okay? The Halo franchise is fantastic, except for a few of the newer games, right? But the TV show is just atrocious from beginning to end. It is awful. Cyberpunk is a great game. Now, if you want to ignore the, launch and all the bugs and stuff, overall, it is just a great game, if it works. And then Edgerunners comes out, and it's a fantastic TV show. So it's you just get, it's awesome. It's great. So yeah, Halo, because Halo already has a season 2. They confirmed it before season 1 even aired, which was a bad idea, because the show is bad. But they have new people for season 2, so hopefully the show will actually pick up and be good. Hopefully they'll take notes from all the people that are saying the show is bad, because trust me, everybody thinks the Halo show is bad. If you aren't familiar with Edgerunners either, the main character, his name is David. He is I guess you would call a high school student in the Cyberpunk universe, and I'm not going to get into spoilers or anything, but he ends up joining a group and starts doing some fun cyberpunk stuff, I guess. And it's only 10 episodes. They're about 20 to 25 minutes, depending on the credits or whatnot. And you can get through it really fast, which I did. And now I want more, but I don't know. Now, without getting into spoilers, I am hopeful for a season 2 of it. But with how it ended and how everything I don't know if it really will work with the season 2, or if it will even need a season 2. but it would be nice if we did, or a spin-off even, a spin-off of a spin-off. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, so you want me to get to the point of this video? It's more of just a rambling video. However, I do highly recommend playing the game now. It was just on sale on Steam. I don't think it's on sale anymore, but I'm sure it'll go through many sales in the future. But yeah, it was on sale. The game is great. It's very long, really big. You can, like, you know, do whatever you want in the game. There's so much to do. And then go watch the show too, or even watch the show before you jump into the game. It doesn't really matter because they're both just really good, and I would recommend doing both. In fact, there's like some cosmetics and like hidden stuff from the show, like Easter eggs that you can go and find in the game and do some like quest lines to get stuff like David's yellow jacket in the game. So I think that's really cool. And the show is canon. The show's canon to the game, and it predates the game, obviously, since you're able to get, you know, David's jacket at some point. And plus, I'm pretty sure they mentioned in the show like what year it is, because it's not 2077 like in the game. So yeah, and you get some like returning familiar characters in the show that are from the game, and it all connects so well. It's great. Now, I personally have not finished the Cyberpunk game, because like when it came out, I played a lot of it, but it just kept breaking. I reached so many game-breaking bugs that I just couldn't progress, and so I haven't really played it until I made that last video a little bit, and then making this video now. I'm still playing it because, you know, the show's really got me back into it, as it has many people. So I'm making my way through it, but there are characters I've seen so far that have shown up in the show, or characters I know about from seeing more of the game, because obviously I don't live under a shell and I know more about the game than I've actually played. So it's really cool how connected everything is, and it's just so awesome. The narrative and the gameplay, it's fantastic. If the game is available on any platform for you, I would recommend playing on Steam PC, because there are some mods you'd probably want to install, like better car handling, because car handling in the game is still kind of bad, or like flying cars even. One of the features they promised us but never delivered on. Another is a dynamic police force that can like accept bribes and stuff, and now the police are just like GTA police but worse, and they're kind of buggy. They don't accept bribes or any of that. So if you can play on PC, I'd recommend it, because you can put all these mods on it. And one of the quality of life features that they added was cross progression. So even if you started, let's say on your PS5 or, I don't know, Xbox One or something, and you want to switch to PC and you have the means of doing so, you can actually transfer your progress anyways. So it's just honestly worth it in all aspects, in my opinion. This video doesn't really have a point. I'm just like really happy about everything. So honestly, to leave it off, I would say watch Edgerunners. It is a fantastic anime. Great. If you have Netflix, which I'm pretty sure most people do, go watch that. Also, play the game. The game is pretty freaking good now. There are still some like things here and there that are a little iffy, but they're still fixing the game, and even after 2 years, the game is like really much better than it was. And so far, I don't think anyone has reported, and I have not seen any game-breaking bugs. So the game is just fun and it works. So it's great. Halo, make a good TV show. I hope you have a bright future. I know that has nothing to do with Cyberpunk, but you know, I went off on a little side tangent about it, so now I'm just going to be talking about it. Thank you for 500 subscribers, by the way. That means I unlocked the community tab, so that's pretty cool. I should be getting that in a few days. I think it takes about a week to unlock, because, you know, they have to like verify it and all that stuff. But thank you guys for that, and thank you for getting my GTA video over 100,000 views. I never thought it would ever do any numbers like that, so I really appreciate that. Next is 2,000 subscribers, so hopefully we'll see that one day. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe so we can get 2,000 subscribers, as I just said. And yeah, later.